During World War II, millions of lives were lost in silence. But in the shadows of Nazi-occupied Poland, one woman risked everything to save innocent children from certain death. Her name was Irena Sendler. She was not a soldier. She carried no weapon. Yet she would rescue over 2,500 Jewish children from the Warsaw Ghetto right under the eyes of the Nazis. This is the story of Irena Sendler and the secret that saved thousands. Irena Sendler was born in Poland in 1910. She grew up believing that helping others was a moral duty, a lesson taught by her father, a doctor who treated the poor regardless of religion. When Nazi Germany occupied Poland, Jewish families were forced into the Warsaw Ghetto. Conditions were brutal. Disease, hunger, and death were everywhere. Children were especially vulnerable. Many would not survive. Irena could not stand by and watch. Using her job as a social worker, Irena gained access to the ghetto under the excuse of checking for disease. But she carried something far more powerful than medicine: hope. Children were smuggled out in ambulances, toolboxes, sacks, and even coffins. Each child was given a false identity and placed with Polish families, convents, or orphanages. Irena carefully wrote down their real names and hid the lists in glass jars buried underground. She believed one day the children would be reunited with their families. This was her secret. In 1943, Irena was arrested by the Gestapo. She was brutally tortured. Her legs were broken. She was ordered to reveal the names of the children and her allies. She never did. Sentenced to death, she was saved at the last moment when members of the Polish resistance bribed her guards. Irena survived, but the war was far from over. When the war ended, Irena dug up the jars. She tried to reunite the children with their families. Tragically, many parents had been murdered in concentration camps. Still, the children lived because one woman refused to look away. For decades, her story remained largely unknown. She never sought fame. She believed she had only done what was right. Irena Sendler saved over 2,500 children, not with force but with courage, compassion, and sacrifice. Her story reminds us that even in humanity's darkest moments, one person can make a difference. Sometimes, the greatest heroes are the ones history almost forgets. This is the Legacy Files. If this story moved you, subscribe for more untold stories of courage and humanity.